2017 Toyota Prius. I'm doing the rear bulbs, and I'm doing this housing replacement as well. So what you want to do is get a plastic pry bar or something to pull this black cover off right here. After you have your hatch lifted up, just kind of work it on each side, and then it'll pop loose. Don't go too crazy on it because those tabs on that bend super easy. It's basically a tab right here and here. Also, there's two 10mm bulbs right there. Let's go ahead and get these off. And I'm going to be replacing this taillight housing, but I'm going to show you how to get the bulbs out if you're doing like a blinker bulb or a taillight or brake light. So once you get those two bolts out, there's screws, you want to pull this forward. You want to just pull it straight. Try not to scratch your paint, but pull this straight out. You're going to wiggle it and pull it straight backwards. They're usually stubborn. Make sure that clip doesn't fall out. That's in there. These are the bulbs right here. If you were to just do the bulbs, you would just twist these right here and then take this out, and then you would remove your bulb and then get yourself a new bulb, and then you would put it in. So this is the blinker bulb. You see what I mean? You just get your new one. And but I'm doing this whole assembly, so I'm going to take this connector off right here, and then this wire harness runs through like a little spot right there. You can just kind of gently pull it out. And then on the bottom, near the bottom, there's a bulb as well. Same thing, you just twist it, it'll unlock, and then you can pull it out. That looks like a brake light and a tail light. I think that one's like a double bulb. So this is my tail light housing. When it's removed, it's easier to get these bulbs out. Just a note, I took the bottom one out. This one was not as easy. This is you have to remove these screws that are on the top and on the bottom of this. I had to take the rear bumper out to get this off. So I had to pull this kind of back. There's a screw right here you can unscrew, and then you could kind of wiggle this out and pull it out, and then you could get the screws, but it's a pain in the butt. So the only thing down here is like a couple connectors. After you get those disconnected, you could pull that out. But I'm just doing this one right here, the first one I took off. This is the lens body, they call it. It's pretty much the taillight housing. I'm replacing this because the other one had a bunch of internal condensation. So I got my bulbs here, and this connector is what I got to put back in. So I'm gonna go ahead and I just put those in. Pretty much reverse of how I took them off. Got that wire harness back in that little spot like that. And then when I slide this back on, I'm gonna make sure that it lines up for that pin. Just slide it straight forward. Try not to scratch your paint. Make sure it's lined up with the bottom one, because you could mess up your taillight if it's not when the hatch closes. Let's go ahead and get these screws back in here. And I know this was kind of like a fast video, guys, but this one went, some go a little fast. And then this cover goes back on. You want to make sure you don't bend the tabs on this. They're easy to bend. So just put that in place like that, and that's how it should look. All right, guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you out.